Good evening, everybody. Welcome to tonight's training. Tonight's going to be an exciting one. We decided to do a short training on setting up your business, right? So you've signed up, and what now? What next? You've been given a username. You've been given a password. Now you're going to put it in the system. Now, what do? Tonight with me, I've got Franco Leroux. He's co-hosting with me. Franco's going to take us through the various steps. We're going to have two parts to tonight's Zoom. So we'll do part one tonight and part two next week, Monday. So tonight's part one, Franco's going to take us through 4 steps. He's going to tell you about them, but 4 steps, which are the important steps you got to do to set up your business. Okay. So my name's Nick. I'm coming to you from Johannesburg here in South Africa. Welcome to everybody around the world. Our Nigerian brothers and sisters. I see there's a lot of you on here. Well done. Good. Be on the call. We're going to try and make this Zoom max 20 minutes so that you can show the recording to your team, to your teams, so that they can also save on data and all that. We don't want to draw it out and drag it out. Right. So Franco, I'm going to bring you in. Franco's in Cape Town. He's generously and kind enough agreed to come on with me tonight and go through the back office training. He's going to go through a couple of steps and a couple of things that you got to do. So I'm not going to carry on explaining. Franco's going to take over from here, and I'll just come in here and there. Okay, Franco, over to you.
All right, great. Good evening, guys. Thank you for spending the time with us. I'm going to share my screen, and then let's just jump straight into it. So, Nick, let me know if you can see the screen.
Got Google, can see it.
Is it on Google? Great. Yeah. So, the first step that you will do is to get into your back office. You go to office.newedge.com. That will be the first one that pops up. Yeah. And then this is the address for your back office. So you will land on this page where you need to put in your brand partner ID. Now, if you come from the Oryx database, it will have an A in the front. If you come from the New Age database, it will have an N in the front. So you just type in your brand partner ID here, and then insert your password. It's always good to remember your password. In case you forgot your password, you can always click here for forgot your password. An email will be sent to you where you can reset your password. And then we log in. And you'll see you'll land on your landing page will be your dashboard. It's just a little bit loading in the background because it's retrieving data from our database. So you will land on your dashboard. Now, once you're logged in on your back office, the first thing that you want to go do is you're going to scroll down all the way down to settings. And under settings, you will set up your personal information. You'll set up your username. At the moment, I'm using Fearless Franks because that's the brand that I'm building. But you can upload a little profile picture. You can put in your social media links. But it's always good to make sure that you've got your payment details captured here and your correct delivery address. So the delivery address must be a physical address where a delivery guy can actually drop your parcels off for all your deliveries that you'll be receiving. So not a PO box number, it must be a physical address. You can put in your email address, and your email address is where all your notifications and your correspondence will be sent to. So this is where you update.
Sorry,
say again.
Just before you leave that screen, so scroll up there, go to the credit card details. So if you see the credit card details over there, the reason why you put the credit card details in there is simply because when you purchase product, your card details are stored in the system and it picks it up automatically. So that's the reason why you put the credit card details over there. It's stored, it's only you will see it, because remember, like Franco showed you, there's a username and password that you use to get into your back office. This is your back office. Thanks, Frank. You can carry on.
Yes. So yeah, if you don't put your details in here, it will capture your details when you upload your first subscription. So once you've captured all your details, the next step that you'll need to do is you have to go to your subscription manager. Now, in your subscription manager, you set up your monthly subscription. That is, every 4 weeks it will go off. You need a minimum of 20 PV to be commission eligible. So that is buying or selling products to the worth of 20 PV. Now, you'll see I've already got one subscription loaded here. Every month, anytime in the month before your subscription date goes off, you can go and edit your subscription. Say, for instance, you want to change your order to different products, or you want to try out new products, you can go click here on edit, and then you can set up your subscription and add products to your cart or remove products to your cart just as you please. Just make sure that you keep it above 20 PV so that you stay commission eligible. So I've already got a couple of products in my cart. Let's, for instance, add purely greens. So you'll see there's a 1. You can either increase it or decrease it. I just want to add 1 purely greens to my new subscription. So it said there, items added. And if you go to the top right, you will see there's a little cart showing there's 3 items in my cart. So if I click on the cart, it will, I just need to move a couple of screens around here. It will show you which products I've selected. Now, my favorite is the Amino Guard. So I've got one coming on my next order. I've got a member pack because I'm getting my body ready for summer. So the member pack, there's the nighttime and the Thermo MX. That's good for weight management. And then I've added the purely greens for in case I feel like I do not get enough greens. So you'll scroll down and go to checkout. Then it will ask you just to confirm that your subscription is on the color week that you enrolled. So there's 4 colors every 4 weeks. When you enroll in a certain week, you'll get a certain color. So you can go to the calendar and just make sure that you enable your subscription to go up on the first Saturday of your color week. Now mine is already set up here. You can change the date for in case if you want to change the date to the next month. You can go fiddle around with it. My next order is going off on the 15th of October. And my address is already put in. It recognize, save my address. So I click continue. Yes, just asking me to confirm it. And then once you're happy that this is your delivery address with your contact details, then you just say continue. And then it will ask you for your, it will give you a little breakdown of your costs. I'm happy with that. I made sure that I've got enough money in my account for that. Say continue. My credit card's already loaded. So that's that one. If you want to load a new credit or debit card, you can just click on a new card and complete your details. And then once you're done with that, you can review your subscription. Now you'll see I'm ordering 54 PV and it's 3 products. Well, the member pack and then 2 additional products. I'm happy. It's going to go off on the 15th of October. It's coming to my address. I'm happy with my payment details. Everything looks sharp. So I say confirm and submit. Now it will give you a little pop-up message to say that your subscription's been updated and when it's going to go off. So you will know that on that Saturday, the 15th of October, my subscription will go off. So that is a subscription manager. Obviously, the next one you want to do is you want to set up your New Age Pay, because that is where your money will be paid to. So if you scroll down here on the left where all your menu options are, you can go to My Money. If you click on the little arrow, it will open up a little bit more options. You go to New Age Pay, and on New Age Pay, you can set up 3 different options. You can either set up your e-wallet, which is basically like a electronic bank account where all your commissions and bonuses will be paid into, or you can use New Age Exchange. That is more for if you operate across different countries where you have different exchange rates, and then direct deposit is where you get paid directly into your bank account every Friday, every week. When you earn commission, it will be paid into your bank account on a Friday. So at the moment, mine is set up 100% to the e-wallet because I'm saving all my money in the e-wallet, and I use my e-wallet to purchase more products. But nothing stops you to change your commission structured like 50-50, where I want half of it to go to my e-wallet and 50% of it to be paid directly into my bank account. Or I can even make it 20-80. It all depends on where you want your money to be sent to. So to set up your bank account, mine is already set up. So if you scroll down here, there will be a place where you can fill in your banking details. Just make sure that the details on your card matches with the details that you've loaded on your profile, because they do verify it and make sure that this is the same person. And then, yeah, most of the money, I like to put my money on the e-wallet, because then I put 100% on the e-wallet, then I can actually go manage my money from my e-wallet every time I would like and payout. So if you click here on manage and you want to perhaps just draw some money or pay some money out to you, so I put my money on South Africa rands, and then I can click cash out. Now cash out, I can say, listen, I want my commissions to be paid from my e-wallet, get paid to me. Schedule a withdrawal of this field. I need to include what's the amount I would like to get paid out. Let's say 5,000 Rand, and then I can pay 5,000 Rand directly to me. And when you set up your NewHPay, it will also ask you to set up a PIN. It's a 4-digit PIN. Try and remember that 4-digit PIN. If you forget it, you can reset it later on. But it's always good just to hassle-free to remember your PIN. So I'm not going to do this right now, but I can type my PIN in there, and then when the next commission payout, which is this Friday, that 5,000 Rand will be paid into my bank account, and then I can use it for whatever I want to. Nick, is there anything you would like to add? Should I go into more detail about something specific?
Can you hear me? Yeah, no, that's amazing. Thanks, Frank. You explained it very, very well. Just one thing, I just want to go on the subscribe and save, which is the subscription that goes off every 4 weeks, like you said. You don't have to go back there. It's fine. I just want, you said everybody has to pay it on that Saturday. Now, let's just make sure when on Saturday, because it goes off 1 minute past 12 on Saturday morning. Okay, remember that. So don't think that you'll put money into your bank account when you wake up the next morning. That's too late. So make sure on Friday you have enough money to meet the debit order that's going to go off at midnight. Okay, so that's when it goes off, the subscribe and save. I don't like using subscribe and save. I rather look at it as a reorder. So you have to reorder every single month. The minimum PV that you need to reorder every 4 weeks is 20 PV. So treat it as a reorder. That's it. Treat it as a reorder. It's not a subscription. It's none of that. It's a reorder. You're in the health and wellness business. You have products. Each product is lasts you for the month. You run out of the product, you're reordering. And that's it. That way, it's not going to affect you. If you don't have money to meet the subscribe and save a week, there's two options. One, you can either sell product to a customer at retail price. So when you're selling a product to somebody, that counts. That counts for your reorder or your subscribe and save, number one. And number two, or you can adjust your date to 1 week later. That also, the company gives you that grace period so that you can actually gear yourself to meet that debit order. Thanks, Frank. You can carry on.
Great stuff. Well, that's most of it from my side. If there's any questions, then I'm happy to go into more depth, but we are going to cover a little bit more of the things next week. So definitely tune in next week for a little bit more depth on, for instance, smart links or promo codes and stuff like that.
100%. And how to shop and make sure that you actually buying product at your brand partner price. The effect that if you skip your subscribe and save and you have to reorder without having a subscribe and save active, you will see that your price that you're actually going to pay is retail, and how do you overcome that? We'll show you all of that, and we'll also take a Monday and explain to you how the New Age Share app will also assist. And that we're going to do this month, sooner rather than later, because with Nigeria launching end of October, we need Nigeria to understand that your smartphone is not a smartphone unless it makes money for you. Remember, ours is a home-based business and a phone-based business. You can sign somebody up off your phone. You can show somebody the products off your phone. All this in the New Age Share app. So whatever you're seeing on the screen now, you'll be able to see it on the smartphone. So there's a couple of questions on the chat here, Franco. Let's just see here. How do you know what your web address? New Age address? So how do you know?
Sorry,
yeah.
Nick, sorry, I just want to come in there. I pressed enter before I finished. There's a New Age address that you can use to add to links that people can just log in automatically. I don't know where to find that one. I don't know what it is.
Franco,
is that the link? Is that the link to your shop?
Yeah, basically, yeah.
All right. So my link to my shop, I'm just going to type it out so you can see how it works. So you type in office.newage.com, and then that is the company website. But if you want to send something to your personal shop, then you type in / with your brand partner ID, and then it will take you directly to my office, my shop. So you can send that link. So it's office.newage.com / I see it didn't take me to the shop now. It's probably picking up another.
Well, it's taking you to your page.
It's taking me to my page, but it should take me to the shop. So yeah, it will take you directly to the shop. And then in the little blue banner in the middle of the screen, you'll say you're shopping with Fearless Franks, which is my online shop. So at the moment, I will be logged in, so you won't see it. But if I log out here, let's quickly log out, sign out, then you'll see it will say you're shopping with Fearless Franks. Just let's shop. There
so office.newage.com / and your New Age ID. Simple as that. And you go straight into your shop, and then you can take it from there.
So when you send that link to anyone, if they buy anything on that online store, you will get the commission from that sale. So when it says here shopping with Fearless Franks, and I send this link to anyone and they go there, it can be tomorrow, it can be in a week's time, it can be in months down the line. If they purchase a product from that online store, I will receive the commission that following week.
Yeah. Okay. Anybody else? Anybody? Any other questions? Let's see here. So, guys, yeah. So, Sarah, did you want to say something? Your hands
Yes,
raised.
please. You know, because obviously when you're sharing a link, so when you send someone to your shopping cart, if you already know what product they want to take, can you put it within the shopping cart so they just go directly to that particular link? Or is it advisable to just share a link with them so they can shop on their own terms?
So yes, Nick, I'll answer that question. So yes, if you have the international product range, it's quite a big variety of products. So you do not want your customer to get lost on the online store. So you can create a smart link, and then you can send that smart link with a little PIN number to your customer, and they will be directed directly to that product. You can list 1 product, 2 products, 10 products, or a weight loss pack, or a health pack that you put together for them. You know what you chatted with them about and which products they will be interested in. So you create a smart link, you'll send the smart link to them, and when they open the smart link, type in the little 4-digit PIN, they will only see those products that you have hand selected to them. more about the smart links we'll touch on our next training, but you can go play around. It's very simple, it's very straightforward, and we will definitely touch on those training next week.
Awesome.
Right, thank you very much.
Thanks, Frank. So guys, next week, Monday, part 2 in the series of back office. And then in 2 weeks' time, I'm going to take you through the new HShare app, which will hopefully be just in time for the Nigeria launch. And then we can have it all fresh and with everybody, and we can show them what's going on. Or we might do it sooner. Let's see how we go. So guys, that's
Nick,
it. Yes, sir.
Before you go, I've got one more question I quickly want to touch on.
Yep.
It's from HP. He said with a minimum order of 20 PV, how will it work with the Tahitian noni juice? Because a pack is 100 PV. So the minimum is 20 PV. You can order 100 PV, you can order 200 PV, you can even order more if you want to. So it's just a minimum that you need to order to be commission eligible. So if you order, like I've got 56 PV on my next card, it's going to go off this Saturday. So it doesn't matter. The more PV, the more commission you'll earn. Yeah,
it's simple. So just to go on what you just said there, Franco. So 20 PV is the minimum, right? That's what you need every single month. So you order, if you're in Nigeria, you order an elite pack because you're only starting with the elite and the ultimate. The elite pack is 100 PV. So let's say you order 100 PV at the end of the month. You're going to get paid 80 on the 80 PV. The other 20 PV is going to your subscribe and save. Right. So your commission will be paid on the 80 PV, deducting the 20 PV from the 100. And that's a simple formula that'll get worked out. And that's actually amazing. All right, guys. Thank you so much. That's tonight's training. I hope everybody enjoyed it. We'll see you guys next Monday again, part 2 of the back office training. And then obviously in 3 weeks' time or 2 Mondays' time, we'll go through the new HShare app. So have a good evening, good day, take care, and we'll see you tomorrow night. Unrepel, doing a prospecting Zoom. Be there 8 o'clock South African time, 7 o'clock West African time. We'll see you. And that's our story, and we're sticking to it. Bye, everybody.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you so much, guys.
All
Thank
right.
you, Franco.
Cheers,
Bye.